Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Boost! I'm YouTube famous now. Available 2018. The album, Dad AF. Rock on, gold dust woman. This album better be, this album is probably going to be, this album is going to be a holiday album if I don't get it out soon, or it'll be a new release in 2019. Okay, let's get right into this video. I am so excited to make this video. Today, I am going to discuss the cast of RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars Season 4. It was just put out, revealed this morning. Now, I have to say, in the house I'm on, we are very disappointed about one thing. And that is, if you've watched my videos for a while, you know that there is a very important cast member in my house, and that is Pee-Pee the Flying Chihuahua. Now, Pee-Pee the Flying Chihuahua's stage name, he prefers to go by Pepperoni Marie. Pepperoni Marie, now, he sent his tape in about 8 or 9 times now for like the last 9 seasons, and he still hasn't made it on RuPaul's Drag Race. He's disappointed as hell. So, hashtag pepperoni, okay? And put some blue hearts below for Pee-Pee, because Pee-Pee, he really, hats off to you, All-Stars, because Pee-Pee really wants to get in the cast. He don't even care. Just give him a script, stand in the corner. He don't even know. He don't care, but he looks good in a wig. I love to Google search dogs in wigs. If you're having a bad day, Google search dogs in wigs on image search, and it will brighten your day. Okay, so let's get right into this. Now, true story, I have watched every season, every episode, probably twice, of RuPaul's Drag Race, all the way back to the very beginning with the horrible lighting and all that kind of stuff. So, if you watched it all the way back then you are a super fan, as am I. My husband and I watch it every night that it comes out, and I will tell you that I have decided, because so many people, whenever I talk about RuPaul's Drag Race or drag queens or whatever, whenever I talk about it, people always ask me to do like reviews of the show. So this season for RuPaul's All-Stars Season 4, I will be doing a review show after each episode. So, okay, I'm real excited about that. I really am. And maybe some of them I'll do with my husband. I have like a long history of loving drag. In fact, I'm 46 years old. I came out when I was 18, and the way that I got into gay bars when I was 18 was that I would carry drag queens' drag into the bar because they were friends of mine, and then I would sit in the dressing room until everybody showed up, and then I'd just go downstairs and I'd be like, I'm here. And my very first drag pageant ever was National Entertainer of the Year, 1993. Shayla Simpson won, and it was fantastic. I also saw, who is going to be part of this cast we're going to talk about today, Glamour Shots, Trinity Taylor win National Entertainer of the Year in Louisville, Kentucky. So it's really cool to see all of this come full circle. To think that, you know, when I came out in 1990, if anybody had ever said to me, there will be a TV show where drag queens compete. Not only that, okay, but so many seasons, an all-star seasons, these people travel around the world. They are true celebrities, okay? I think it shows how far we have come in society, and it gives me goosebumps, and I think it's fantastic. I think often we always want to look at the negative instead of looking at the positive of how far we've come sometimes. I want to thank RuPaul and all of the queens out there for bringing us to this place, because I think pop culture, when I look back on, I know this is not what you want to hear, but I look back on the Neil Patrick Harrises and the Ellen DeGeneres and the RuPauls that have brought us where we are today. You know, it's one of the coolest things in the entire world. So anyway, let's get right into this cast member at 3 minutes and 58 seconds. Let me fix my hair a little bit for y'all. Okay. I don't have, listen, for a reveal, I don't just have one fan. I don't just have 2 fans. No, I have 3 fans. They might be popping all at the same time. I don't know. Okay, so let's get right into this. All right, RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars Season 4 premieres December 14th at 8 p.m. 7 Central Time on VH1. So set your DVRs. We're all going to watch it together, okay? We're going to sit around. People are going to have little parties. Bars are going to have parties. Drag queens are going to be doing their parties in bars, all kinds of stuff. It's going to be so much fun. Okay. So, the first one that they revealed, and I saw it on Instagram, but now it's all over the place. The first one that they revealed was Monn from Season 9. She is originally from Las Vegas, Nevada. I love Monn. I think she's gorgeous. Oh, the other thing is, if you want to get like a little history on some of these people, most of them have been on Johnny McGovern's show, Hey Queen. I love that show so much. It is my dream to someday be sitting there and go, hey, queen, oh. I love that show so much. I love it, I love it, I love it. And he has most of the queens on from RuPaul's Drag Race, and he does a interview with them called, Hey Queen, it's called just Hey Queen, you know, with so-and-so. And then he does a follow-up, which is called Look at Her. Fan was backwards. And then he shows people's pictures, and then they have to say something. They can throw a little shade if they want to. See, I'm ready, Johnny. I'm ready for the show. Anyway, I will link his channel below. I'm going to mention some other people on here, too, and I will link their channels as well. Let's just, you know, bring everybody together in the community. So, Farrah Monn is the first one. The second one is Gia Gunn from season 6. Gia. Okay, Gia Gunn is literally like the queen of the catchphrase. I am so excited to see her on the show. The thing about Farrah Monn, and I'm going to kind of just go through and give my 2 cents. I would love for you guys to sound off in the comment section below and let me know what you think, who your favorites are, who you're disappointed didn't make it on this season. I'm always disappointed any season that Alyssa Edwards doesn't make it on. Boost, of course. So anyway, and let me know what you think. Let me also know who you think the top 3 will be. I mean, it's kind of hard to figure out at this point, but I have some idea. So anyway, the thing with Farrah Monn is, even though she had performed a lot in Las Vegas before, on the show she appeared very green. She has really upped her game since then. So it's going to be interesting to see what she brings on All Stars. You know, it's like when when Alaska won, Alaska came to win. Like, she brought the costumes, she brought it. I mean, she had really upped her game. It's going to be interesting to see if Farrah is similar to that. I mean, I don't compare the two of them whatsoever. And this is kind of an entirely different kind of cast than we've had the last All-Star season. But it's going to be interesting to see what Farrah brings. I think she's going to bring absolutely gorgeous costumes. I think she's really going to show that she's upped her game since she left on season 9. Okay, Gia Gunn, season 6. Gia. I love this one so much, okay? I do think that one thing, and I know somebody will say it in the comment section, so if I don't, it's interesting, is I think besides, like, this is the second, besides Peppermint, a transgender queen that's on the show, which I think is absolutely fantastic. I think that is so cool. And if I'm wrong about that, let me know in the comment section below. Now, I know that other queens have transitioned since they left the show, like Carmen Carrera and a couple other ones, but I think that Gia might be the second transgender queen that's on the show, like, as a transgender queen. Am I correct about that? Let me know in the comment section below. Okay, but I'm very excited about her. I will say this, okay? I hope they keep Gia on there long enough that she 4 or 5 at least episodes so that we can get some more catchphrases. Gia, she's one of my all-time faves, true. I would love to hang out with her in life. I think she seems so cool. I love her anyway, and absolutely gorgeous, isn't she? But, I do not think that she will make it to the final 3. I just don't. I think she is super talented, hilarious, gorgeous. But I think that with the cast that we have this year, there are some people that I'm telling you are coming to win. Jasmine Masters from season 7. Jasmine Masters, you know, like, is probably one of the most hilarious drag queens out there, period, end of story. If you haven't seen, like, her different videos that she's put out and stuff, she is hilarious. Like, just raw humor, genius humor, right? And she's done some really great talent too back in the day, and I've kind of not known her. I don't know her. I don't know you, girl. But I've kind of followed her through the years on the drag pageant circuit because that's where I got my history of drag, and so was from the pageant systems and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, it'll be really interesting to see what she does. I think she might be somebody that brings it a little bit, but she's gonna have to really bring the costumes and stuff this year, don't you think, Jasmine? Well, it's already filmed, it's done, the winner's already been crowned, we just don't know who it is, right? I mean, they haven't really, but it's been filmed. Okay, Latrice Royale, I'm so excited that she's on this show. She's one of my, the thing about this season is, there isn't really anybody that I don't love in the cast. In previous seasons, there's been people that I'm not, like, super excited to see. Like, they're just not my favorites. But this year, it's like everybody I'm super excited to see. Latrice Royale, season 4, season 1 All-Stars, and she also is Miss Congeniality on season 4, of course. I love Latrice so much. I'm so excited. You know, I think the thing about Latrice is that, you know, she isn't just a drag queen. I think she's really given a message to so many people out there about changing your life and, you know, just being who you want to be and all that kind of stuff. And I think that's fantastic. So I'm really excited to see. I think Latrice will really bring it this season. But the thing is, okay, this is the thing. Latrice is such a big deal at this point that I don't know going into this and that she's going to necessarily feel like she really has to win the title. I think it's probably just a lot for her to be on 2 seasons of All-Stars. 2 seasons, can you imagine? Poor Pepperoni over here. She can't even get on 1 show. Okay. So then Manila Luzon she was a season 3 runner-up and was on All-Stars season 1. Manila Luzon, I have watched ever since season 3. I will never forget the Cruella DeVille thing. I love Manila Luzon. I think she is truly, truly, truly talented. And it's going to be really interesting. Now, I think I think often when we see queens come from really early seasons, we underestimate how well they may do on the show. I think Manila Luzon will probably make top 3. I think she has improved so much, not only that, okay, but was fantastic in her own season, that I think we're going to see Manila just really bring the game this time. And I think Manila will probably make top 3. Okay, Monet Exchange, season 10, and she was also Miss Congeniality on season 10. Yes, I have my notes. That's what you do. You have to do your little research, see? Monet Exchange was one of my favorite queens from last season. I'm so excited to see what she does this time. And I really felt like her time wasn't over yet. So it's going to be interesting. The only thing about Monet Exchange, and I think, is that the humor is so similar to me to Bob the Drag Queen. And I think that Monet is going to really have to show her differences in relation to other stand-up comic drag queens out there, comedy queens. Or I think that comparison is always going to be there. I don't know. Did anybody else ever? I'm sure somebody did. But, like for me, whenever I watch Monet, I always was reminded of Bob the Drag Queen. And if I had seen Monet first and then Bob the Drag Queen, I probably would have been reminded of Monet when I saw Bob. But Monet was the first, or Bob was the first one that I saw on there. So, okay. And then Monique Hart from season 10. Now, this is going to be good, right? This is why I am ready. Are y'all ready? Okay, this is why I am ready to see Monique Hart on season 4 of All-Stars, okay? All because of that reality show when she called Cameron Michaels out. Ah! That's the kind of shade I hope they bring in season 4. I am living for that kind of shade. I am ready for it. I want to see it. Monique Hart can really just shade somebody. Really, girl. With an eye, okay? I mean, seriously, okay? This is old school reading and shade back in the day. Now, see, I grew up with all that stuff, so I can handle it, okay? But, today we don't really know what to do with that stuff. We get our feelings hurt and stuff like that. But Monique, she don't care, okay? So I'm ready for all that. I think Monique and Monet will do very well. I think that probably make it towards the end. I think Monique will not make it in the top 3. I think Monet Exchange is coming to win the show. And I think she will make it into the top 3, if not win the show. Okay, Naomi Smalls was top 3 in season 8. Gorgeous, isn't she? Absolutely gorgeous. Supermodel, the whole drag thing besides Raja kind of thing. I mean, it's going to be really interesting to see what Naomi does. She was very much called as being like the fashion kind of icon of that season and all of the costumes that she designed and things like that. It's going to be very, very interesting to see what she does. I think she will do very well. I think she will stay out of the drama. I don't think she'll get real involved in it. I think she has really become very professional in the last couple years, unless there's something that I haven't seen out there. Let me know in the comment section below. I love that. But, I think that we will see a very, the kind of attitude that we saw from Alaska, which wasn't always pretty in her All-Star season, about this attitude of wanting to win. I think we will see that attitude from Monet and Naomi. I think that they will come to win. I think that's what it will all be about. Trinity Taylor, season 9. Like I said, I've watched Trinity Taylor in pageants for years. I am so excited for her. She is, they're all very much favorites of mine, but I have to say, Trinity Taylor is somebody that I'm really rooting for. She's been in this forever, right? And I do believe this, okay? Because I've seen Trinity in pageants year after year after year, right? And then finally, she got the crown, see, okay? So I'm going to tell you what I think, okay? Each year that I would see Trinity in these pageants, it would get better, it would get better, it would get better. Actually, back in the day, I used to sing on my videos, I don't know much about clothes, but my hair looks fierce. Okay, well, the first time I ever heard that song, Trinity Taylor did that as drag talent at National Entertainer of the Year. And she had all these dancers on stage and all this kind of stuff. I will never forget that. God, that was probably longer. That was probably more than 10 years ago. It was fantastic. I really think that she will bring it this year. And I think we will really see a refined Trinity. And I think she will also truly try to stay out of the drama, because I think she knows that's not where it's going to get her. Get ready for some catchphrases, because I think she's going to bring them with her too. And then the last one is Valentina, season 9. I mean, how could you hate Valentina? I mean, that lip sync for your life. Can we have a repeat of that? I hope somehow she works that face mask into a costume. I truly do. I hope she steps out on day 1 and comes into the workroom with like this huge face mask that covers her like whole face. I would, oh my God, I would live for that so much. I cannot wait to see what Valentina does. I don't think Valentina will win. I think she was very much a favorite of the judges before, because she was kind of like innocent, and she, you know, people didn't really, like, they hadn't seen this before, and she was new. She had just started, you know, doing drag not too long before that. I think she'll do well. I think she'll really bring it, but I think that this, okay, this is not going to be a season of pretty, you know, stop relying on your body. This is not going to be a season of pretty looks get you by. It's just not, okay? This is going to be a season of true talent. And those queens that bring true talent this season are going to be the ones that end up in the top 3. I do think that there are going to be some tricks and some turns to this season that we haven't seen before. You know, it's season 4. I think RuPaul is going to up the game. I think the producers are going to up the game. If you want to know a couple secrets out there, or you want to know speculations, one of my all-time favorite YouTubers out there is Jake at Jake Yancey. I will link his channel below. He also, if you cannot wait, okay, in the interim before December 14th when RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars starts, he also put out his own drag show. There's this whole, I did a video about it. I'll link it at the end of this video. There's a whole spectrum of underground drag races on YouTube and on Instagram. It's incredible, okay? And it's mostly like younger people that are doing it, and their talent is off the charts, right? So go check out Jake. He did a whole show called Cutthroat Drag. Season's over. My favorite one, I won't tell you who it is, but it's the one I was rooting for. And he's from another country, and it was just, their skills were unbelievable. Another one of my favorites, of course, is Crystal Ball Diva from Drag Showdown. She is currently in her season right now. Well, she hosts the show. So I will link her channel below if you want to see another drag show. I've watched every episode, now, it's a little bit more amateur than Cutthroat Drama, but it's fantastic, and he does it all himself. He doesn't have a team of people or anybody. I love Crystal. She's fantastic. So anyway, and then Dragula by the Boulet Brothers. So those are 3 shows that if you're looking for an underground drag show or a drag race to watch online, I will link them below. Jake always has, I just looked before I started filming this video. Jake, I cannot catch up with you. He already started streaming like an hour ago about the release. Oh, I can't keep up. So anyway, I will put his channel down below, as well as Crystal's, the Boulet Brothers, and Johnny McGovern from, I always want to say Gay Pimp, because that's his Twitter. Johnny McGovern from Hey Queen. Hey Queen! And let me know who you think is going to be in the top 3. Should I pick and tell you who I think is going to win this whole thing? I think it's going to be top 3, Monet Exchange, Trinity Taylor. Okay, I think the top 3 are going to be Manila Luzon, Monet Exchange, and Trinity Taylor. And I think it will either be Manila Luzon or Trinity Taylor that wins. That's my guess. Oh my God. Now watch all 3 of them get kicked off in the first episode, and I'll be like, what happened? Anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Are you guys super excited? Watch it with me, because like I said, I'm going to be reviewing the day after every episode comes out. I'll be putting it up on this channel. If you want to watch my new review channel, I have a new review channel called Peter Reviews Stuff. I'm putting up a holiday review either today or tomorrow on there. My very first holiday review of the season. It's a fun one. It'll crack you guys up. I love you, and I will see you later. Bye.